Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's not Thursday. I do have a new beer here, though. Don't forget, you can find me on Untapped YouTube and Twitter, all at TubaJake_69. On Instagram, you're going to find me at TubaJake_. No 69 on that one. Would be nice? No, that's not true. Some weird stuff went down with the other account that I had, and I don't have it anymore. So anyway, don't forget, tell me stories. I like to hear them. I like to tell them too. So I'm going to keep telling them, even if you've already heard them, which is a possibility, because that's the thing that my family is known for, telling and retelling stories. Telling circular stories was the thing that my grandpa was really good at. And if you just let them go, then eventually you'll hear the end of it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because when you do that, then other people get to see the stuff. And I like that. It makes me feel good when people like my videos and my pictures and all that fun stuff. So anyway, the beer I've got for us today is Maggie's Irish Ale. It says it's an ale brewed with honey. It's a product of the United States, USA, if you will. It's from Saugatuck Brewing Company out of Douglas, or brewed and canned in Douglas, Michigan, which is strange because Saugatuck's a real place. It's in Michigan. I've known people from Saugatuck. Have I been to Saugatuck? I have not. There are lots of people that like to go there, though. It's nice. It's on the lake. Let's see, what else does this have on the back here? Oh, that says crack open a can of luck, that I can't read because it's orange on green and couldn't see it. Anyway, it says, this balanced mahogany colored Irish ale is brewed with locally harvested Michigan honey, creating aromas of caramel and tea that sing a beautiful symphony with subtle hints of malt sweetness. May you have all the happiness and luck that life can hold, and at the end of your rainbows, may you find a can of beer. So, let's get the thing started. So, mahogany. Mahogany is a dark wood. So my guess is that this is going to be kind of dark. But also, is it going to be dark for wood? Like, is it going to be the color of my bar here? Or is it going to be like the color of a Guinness? My guess is a lot closer to the color of the bar. So let's see. A lot closer to the color of the bar, which is not very surprising, because when you put honey into something and ferment it, it tends to look about this color. Tends to. Or it draws it closer to this color. I don't know exactly what it is. Oxidization, possibly. Just for the color aspect of it. Maybe not for the taste. I don't know. Honey does definitely have a specific taste, though. It smells real nice. It actually smells like tea with honey in it. Which, I mean, technically that's kind of what beer is. It's fermented, but that's what it is. Barley tea. Yeah, there's definitely a tea flavor to it. Not like a lot closer to Earl Grey, or yeah, English breakfast. Probably closer to Earl Grey. Try not to make the Irish too mad. Yeah, Earl Grey. There's a more of a floral note, more floral notes to it than you get with just the straight up black tea that is English breakfast tea. Tastes real good. Something, actually, this would be great on St. Patrick's Day, because I think I could probably drink a bunch of these. 5.4 ABV, alcohol by volume. Yeah, I mean, not as many as Guinness, but yeah, pretty close. Tastes good, easy drinking. Nice and light. I mean, it feels light. It's not dry, which would be nice. The honey tends to not be dry, unless you ferment it a long time. At which point, it tastes really good. If you can get a dry honey, it tastes nice. I brewed a couple of beers with a lot of honey. I did one with peppercorns and honey, just a blonde. It was actually about this color. It's probably got something to do with the peppercorns, but who knows. When I first had it, it was like this, and it was so sweet, and a little bit spicy on the end. Like, I didn't want to have more than one of them because it made my stomach hurt a little bit. And then I didn't have another one for another, I don't know, 6 months or so. It was a completely different beer. It was because I bottle conditioned. So the bottles were all, I mean, they had sat there for another 6 months. And it was a completely different beer. It wasn't skunked or anything like that. It was just, it was dry, and the fruitiness of the pepper shone through. That black pepper. So, I mean, what does a pepper fruit taste like? I don't know. But more floral. It was delicious. Like, that was way better than the first time I had it. And I wanted another one, but I didn't have another one that was cold. I don't know if I still got that around. But it was really good. Worth making again, probably. Except for the fact that that one, like most of the ones that I was going for, was heavy. Which makes them keep for a lot longer, but also you can only have one or two because otherwise you're wasted. Quickly, too. And that's not what I go for anymore. I go for a nice mellow buzz, which this one would do. Does this reminds me of that beer? Is there another one? The Shorts made an Earl Grey one, kind of like that, but this one, the Shorts one had like a lactose in it. I think it was more milky, which was interesting, but reminds me of this one a little bit. Tea aspect, I think, probably. Does that remind me of a story? Something specific? I don't have anything too very specific. It does remind me a lot of like my first year of college. The tubas and the baritones got along really well back then. Hang out a bunch. One of the baritones, she was kind of cool. I thought she was really super pretty. Used to hang around with the section leader. Well, the two section leaders were together. Actually, oddly enough, Laura's last name was Douglas at that point, which is, you know, Douglas is where they brew and can this stuff, which weird, right? And then she was from Saugatuck. Strange. But yeah, I mean, that's what I got. Doesn't, I don't know. It's nice. It's a nice beer. I like it. I'd have another one, or 3, 5. Right now? Probably not right now. It's a little bit late. But yeah, like if I was gonna go out disc golfing, this would be one that I'd pack up in my beer bandolier. Good stuff. All right, so anyway, I've got a quote for you. This one is from Billie Holiday, jazz singer, heroin user, which makes this weird. So anyway, she said, somebody once said, we never know what is enough until we know what's more than enough. Guess she found out. Because, you know, she OD'd. But you've got to test your limits. If you don't test your limits, how do you know what they are? For real. I mean, you can say, oh, I don't want to do that because maybe I might not be able to anymore. But, I mean, if you haven't tried, how do you know? Anyway, don't forget, you can find me on Untapped, YouTube, and Twitter, all at tubajake_69. You can also find me on Instagram at tubajake_. Don't forget to tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Hopefully you like to hear them because I'm going to tell stories. It's kind of the thing that I do. I'll tell you just about some beer too, probably, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that everybody else can hear about what I'm doing, because that's how that works. The more people I get to like and comment and subscribe, the more people get to see what I'm doing. which is neat. I don't think I've got anything else for you. So I guess I'll see you next time when you get time for a beer.